What's up, y'all? It's Law Growth from Alex back at it with another lesson. Before I start my lesson, I would like to send peace and positive energy onto the gods and the goddesses, peace and positive energy onto the human beings, and most importantly, peace and positive energy onto the ancestors, and to the lost souls and the souls that are unaware of who they are and that are vibrating at a lower state of intent from the, being in society and not knowing what's really what's not. Peace to you as well. We all the same. Uh, and peace to the planet as a whole. Once again, like I said, peace to the gods, uh, peace to the ancestors. But tonight, basically, I'm gonna be talking about cell phones. Right now, cell phones are something what we do with cell phones. We basically use them to make calls. Right, we use them to make calls, but now it's less calls we making now, and it's more of what the fuck we watching now. Now it's about watching something. Now it's about getting exposed to this physical world that we are in right now. All right. Now, I had explained this before about why cell phones was really created to destroy the body. Now, if you look at the whole structure of a cell phone look like a body, right? If you looking at the structure of a cell phone, it looks like the body, right? Now, they know that our bodies are made of electricity, light, fire, water. So this is why a cell phone is made of what they would call EMF, electrical magnetic. They say it's electrical magnetic field, but it's electrical magnetic forces, right? Or you could say electrical magnetic frequencies that are placed into this phone. Now, these electrical magnetic frequencies and forces, it comes from us, right? We are the most powerful electrical magnetic beings. They know that, so the whole idea of them even putting that energy into this fucking phone came from us, right? But the way they do it to where it fucks with us because the shit, a little bit more shit that they put on it. You feel me? In the sense of what this internet shit is used for, because you know a lot of a lot of the technology they give us now, a lot of that shit is government technology. All right, so this is why I'm breaking down, you know, what the cell phones really is. Like I said, the cell phones is made to damage the body, but it's also a device that was created to listen uh to what's going on around you. You know, uh listen to what motherfuckers is talking about, which is some shit that's unnatural, right? Now, a lot of people don't even realize that every phone is chipped. Every phone is chipped. So what I'm meaning by chipped, every phone has a type of chip to where this chip is basically listening to what I just said, like listening to what you're saying, what you're doing. So every phone is chipped. So we get on the subject of where we talk about our motherfuckers be like, motherfuckers be claiming they woke. Oh yeah, they know what you watching, they know what you woo. Yeah, the reason why they know that is because they can hear your motherfucking ass and hear about what the fuck you talking about going to see on your phone. They can hear you. Right? And then think about it. What is a phone made out of? Carbon, which comes from, right? We are made of carbon, protons, neutrons, and electrons. You feel what I'm saying? That's what, you gotta understand. Like with the phone shit, it's our shit, but they use the power of it against us. That's why I be telling you that shit all the time. Everything they made around this bitch is here to destroy you. Right? Then you got the glass. We shouldn't even be using glass. We should be using wood because wood comes from nature. Right? But like I said though, all of these phones we have are chips. So this is why when you be saying some shit, you be talking, Siri, her little goofy ass is just, what was that? What was you like, damn, Siri, I ain't even talk to you. Right, you ain't even talking to her, but she just fuck around and get in the conversation. And you never paid attention, like, why the fuck she ought to do? Because she's a motherfucking agent. That's straight artificial intelligence. Listening to all the shit that you are saying. Everything that you are saying, that motherfucker listen to it. And it can hear everything you're saying. Right? Now think about it. Before my time, you had the wall phones, and then they had the little big long phones, and then after a while, it's like they started getting smaller, smaller, and smaller. Right? So it's like, in a sense, they was testing out certain shit, because at first phones wasn't where you could text; it was just for calling. But then they added in texting, and then after texting was added in, then they added in the internet. Now, if we get on the subject of internet, we created internet, the interconnection. Right? We are multi-dimensional beings. So a multi-dimensional being is a soul that can travel into other parts of time ain't real, but it's a soul that can travel into other dimensions, other planets, other realms. So inside of you is a whole different type of internet. And the internet inside of you, the interconnection inside of you, just allows you to see things that this cell phone cannot allow you to see. Yeah, on your phone you can see pictures of the universe and see pictures of these gods and all that, but it's a difference from what you can experience from within. It's a way different experience, right? So the the internet inside of you is way more powerful than the internet. But they got their whole idea of internet off of us. Right? You think just somebody that was skilled created that shit. No, that shit came from us. We the real internet. Right? We the real internet. Now, I'm gonna be getting deeper in this lesson. I'm gonna be getting deeper. Right? I gotta get real deeper with it, because they 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 want you to think that us communicating with each other on a cellular device, that's a natural thing. That's the way we are supposed to communicate, but we're not supposed to communicate that way. Anciently, we communicated telepathically. So basically, you can be thinking about somebody that you are thinking about, and your thoughts can basically manifest onto them to where they receiving what you thinking about. So now they know what you think about, then they can think something about your thought and then send that motherfucker back to you. Right? Telepathic communication or energetic communication. That's the shit that we was doing uh cosmically. So this is where the whole idea of talking on the phone came from. Our telepathic communication. I already told you I don't have to use my voice to talk. I don't have to talk using this voice. I can talk to you just using my thoughts or using my energy, using my vibrations. I don't have to use this voice. I don't have to do that. I could basically just look at your ass and if you tapped in, you can know what the fuck I'm saying without even opening my motherfucking mouth. But now that we are at the frequency we at, now we have to, use our voices because a lot of motherfuckers ain't on that energy no more. Right? So, the whole idea of you talking to somebody that's not in the room, you talking to somebody in another state or another country and all that shit, that came from us. Telepathic communication. We used to do that all the time. That was our natural like calling them up. That was natural. We didn't need no motherfucking phones and we didn't need to text each other. We didn't need to do none of that. We never needed to do that shit ever. But now they got your ass on your phone doing whoop, 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 thinking that's some normal shit, thinking that's just life. But no, you don't even have to do that. All you got to do is go within your motherfucking self and understand how to talk to motherfuckers that's not around you. Real shit. This is the shit that you really can do. But you have to tap into yourself. When we tell you you everything and everything's you, we really be meaning that shit. You more than this phone. This phone is not this shit has no connection to you. You should really look at this phone and feel the type of way. Cause this is not the way that you naturally should be communicating. Right? And then you want to experience something in this world, you don't even need the phone for that. You want to experience something, tap in. You could, astral project or shit, do other shit. You don't have to experience what the fuck going on in the world through your phone. You don't have to do that. You don't even have to do that. But your mind is stuck in the physical realm, so you believe, okay, in order for me to see some shit that's going on outside, I gotta go with my phone. But cause the shit you see in the physical realm is some bullshit anyway. That ain't even the shit you should really be seeing. You feel me? So you gotta understand that too. Right? You gotta understand that too. Now, you don't even realize also that the frequency that's in the phone, the frequency that's in the phone, this frequency basically is the reason why you be on your phone so much. Right? You be on your phone all day, ain't got off your phone, and you don't really know why. The reason why for that is because the shit that they have in the phone, like I said, the frequency that's in the phone, that frequency came from you, but they using it in a lower in a lower density to where now it affects you. So your light body is attracted to the frequency because that the body notices the frequency from the phone. So therefore you kind of get attracted to this internet shit. You get attracted to the technology shit, but it's not natural to you because of the way they're using it. Right? So you get people that be like, uh, man, I just can't put my phone down. Okay, yeah, because the frequency that's in that phone. That's why. That's why you can't put your phone down. And you really can, but you just you don't know yourself, so you just keep looking at that motherfucker. But you can't put your phone down. But there's just so much shit on there to where it's like if you put that motherfucker down for just a minute, it's like you missing something. Which you ain't missing nothing at all. That's why I told you gotta understand the physical world and you gotta understand the astral world. It's two different worlds. The physical world is some bullshit. The astral world is the real world. So you got these cosmic frequencies that comes from us. You put that all into this phone. And this phone, like I said, is representing damn near like a body. So you got the bottom of the phone, that could be the legs. Then you got the side of the phone, the arms, and then you got the top of the phone, which could be the head. Right? And then they damaging all parts of the body within this phone. Cause then you look at your phone long enough, you can see a lot of shit that goes against the body and goes against who you are. Right? Porn, right? So now they affecting the lower part of the body. Right? That's the main shit you gonna see on your phone. What? It's pornography. Right? Trying to get you to fuck with your sacred chakra energy because they know who you are. Right? Trying to get you to fuck with matter that's inside of you. The matter that makes you who you are. The matter that allowed you to create what the fuck is around you. Right? And then all that shit is going where? Straight to your mind. So now it's fucking with the crown chakra. Now it's fuck with the mind, the pineal gland. Keeping you close to who you really are. Then look how you got a hold it in your hand. Right? Your hand got eyes on it as well. Energy in it as well. Got a hold it in your hand. And that frequency from the phone affects your hands. Yes, it do. If you pay attention enough, the longer you hold your phone, you can start feeling certain energy in your hand that don't really feel right. I pay attention to it. The longer you hold your phone. Think about it. If you think I'm on some bullshit, right? If you think I'm on some bullshit, think about it. Why the fuck Apple make a new phone every year? Why is that? Let me know that. Why the fuck Apple make a new phone every year? After they fuck around make the 13, nigga, they working on the 16, nigga. Literally. These motherfuckers jumping a couple phones ahead. But why though? Why the fuck can't the phone you have last you as long as you take care of it? Why? Because they gotta add in some more bullshit to damage the body. Because remember, you got cells in your body, right? You got cells, and your cells is responsible for DNA, right? DNA of where you come from galactically, cosmically. So you be like, oh, so is that why they call it a cell phone? Because it's fucking with the cells in your body? Could be. Could be. That's probably why it's called a cell phone. Because remember, I told you the phone is in the shape of a body. So by the body being the way it is, made of matter, made of cells, made of atomic molecules, they found a way to make an image of your body to destroy the matter that's inside of you, or which we would call a cell phone. Just think about it. They make a new phone every year. Why do we need a new phone every year? Why the fuck can't the phone I have last me? And they technology don't fuck with ours though. It would never fuck with ours. Never. It would never be as advanced as ours is. Like your own technology, nigga, it would never be as advanced. Never be. Would never be. Right? If you got a iPhone, let's see, let's go back. I'm a 2000s baby, so let's go back. Cause when I was, I think I was about like 7 or 8. That's when you had the iPhone 5C, right? Everybody was going crazy over that. If you walking around right now with an iPhone 5C, it's like, nigga, you tripping, right? You tripping because that motherfucker don't even work no more. And they make it to where them old phones, eventually, them motherfuckers die, right? And the reason why them old phones die, everybody always want to understand why the old phones die. The reason why those old phones die is because they don't fit this new technology. So now they done put some more powerful, worse shit in this new phone to where now the old phones wouldn't even be able to compare with that new energy in that cell phone. So now the other phone died. Now the other phone useless. Now you can't even use that no more. That's real shit. And our people, the black Latino people, we don't even be understanding like that. Why the fuck these motherfuckers always come out with new phones, but we don't be knowing shit. We be wanting to buy it just cause it look good. But you don't even understand what it's doing to you. They know who you are. They know your power. So they have found a way to make this image of you to destroy who you are. Get your ass social media, right? Social media to keep your ass entertained with that bullshit. Right? And like I said, the shit you seeing is unnatural anyway. A lot of shit you watch and the shit you be investing your energy in is unnatural. It's some weird shit. A lot of shit you see be weird. Or me personally. A lot of weird shit. Right? Go look up the black tourmaline crystal. The black tourmaline crystal protects you from the frequency that's in your phone. Go look it up. If you think I'm lying, go look it up. I told you EMF, electrical magnetic forces, or field, what they say. Right? You go look up a black tourmaline necklace, and it's gonna show you what the black tourmaline necklace, what is responsible for, right? So it's black, so you can say that's dark matter energy. Dark matter energy, that's masculine energy. So that's why black tourmaline will be a protective crystal. All right, so you reading the whole category of the black tourmaline, you be like, okay, it protects your energy from EDMF, like I say, electrical magnetic forces. So you'll see that and be like, damn, ain't that the same shit that's in these cell phones? Yes, in every cell phone, it's the same shit's in there. So you like, damn, what the fuck have I been watching this whole time? Right. What the fuck have I been looking at this whole time? Right. You don't even know. Because you just thinking it's just some normal life shit and not even realizing that this is some shit that you was never supposed to be doing in the first place. In the first place. You know, you get people like, oh, nigga, everybody need a phone. No, the fuck we don't. We never needed phones in the first place. We never needed phones. We never needed them. Some of you can't even fucking go to sleep because of your phone. Like I told you, the light from the light from the phone tampers with the light in you. Right? Like you got the ultraviolet, all that you made up all that shit in you. Right? So the light from this phone would tamper your light body to keep your ass awake to where you can't even go to sleep. And then the energy that's in there alone fucking with you as well. So you can't even go to sleep. So that's why certain people tell you turn your phone off when you go to sleep. Yeah, I would probably recommend you should too. But shit, even if you do turn that shit off, they still listening. They do a lot of spell casting over these phones, which you don't realize. If you didn't know, yeah, they do spell casting over the phone. You will be then just came out of a deep meditation. You in your state, you good, you cool, you about to get ready to teach, do whatever the fuck you gotta do, and then you get on the internet and see nothing but bullshit. Right? And you would think, oh, that's just for everybody to see. No, they probably got that motherfucker there just for you to see, to lower your motherfucking frequency. Alright, that's spell casting. It casts a spell to only be seen by you. And they did that so it can lower your motherfucking frequency. So it could be real shit. It could be a sense to where you balancing your sacral chakra, right? Your sacral chakra is dealing with the penis, right? And you fuck around and get on the internet, you seeing some girls in there doing some doing some bullshit. You like, damn, I wasn't even on that, but then you see that and they, you know what I mean? Spell casting. They see what the fuck you was balancing, what you doing, so now they didn't hit you with that. That was spell casting. You didn't even realize it. You just think it's some normal shit. Nah. They know what the fuck you doing. They know what you on. They know exactly what you on. They know exactly what the fuck you on, and you ain't never realized. Never realized it. We never had to use the phone ever. This shit is not natural. You texting somebody and calling somebody, that shit was never natural. We never needed to do that. You want to speak to God, or you want to speak to a goddess, alright, use your telepathic abilities. That's all you got to do. So you could just basically just sit down and just think about somebody you want to talk to or send a message to, and boom, that goes straight to them. Because everything is energy, and they know that. Everything is energy. You ever was thinking about something positive, depending on the internet, and then you get on your phone and see some other bullshit, then you fuck around and forget what the fuck you was about to do? You feel what I'm saying? Draining your energy, because that's also what this shit do as well. It drains your energy, drains who you are. Those are little things you have to pay attention to when you are on your phone. then you got motherfuckers like, well, I don't get on my phone that much because I be wood. It don't fucking matter if you ain't on it. Anyway, you still got that motherfucker, so it's still gonna have an effect to you because you're gonna have to use it no matter how much you try to act like you don't fuck with the phone. You still gonna have to use it for something. Right? I'm here to do what they would call spiritual work, and I still gotta use this. So motherfuckers can be able to watch and see what the fuck I'm talking about, what I'm teaching. So you still gotta use it. Even though it's your shit, your energy that they using back onto you, but you still, it is what it is at this point. And then our people don't want to tap back into themselves, so now I have to use this. I can't just sit and send people, certain people I want to send telepathic information. Right? Because they energy ain't even gonna be on that type of frequency, so they ain't even gonna be able to receive what the fuck I'm trying to send them. Because they not tapped in with self. You feel me? So I can't even do it. And that's what I low-key want to do. I don't want to use these phones no more. I don't even like the internet. You see, like I said, you see some of the weirdest shit on the internet. Just weird shit. Motherfuckers be thinking it's normal. This shit weird. Weird as hell. Get on the internet, you just seeing niggas on there fighting for no reason. Fighting for no reason. Bras on there doing shit that's against who they is for no reason. No motherfucking reason. But then you get on there on some other shit, on some teaching shit, cause like the ancestors, they told me to get a Twitter, so I'm on Twitter and shit, and I be putting my lessons on there. They give me hella motherfucking warnings and violations and shit, just cause I'm teaching shit ain't doing nothing wrong. But other motherfuckers could be on Twitter doing they little weak ass, corny, clown ass bullshit, and this shit crazy. That's why I said so. It's like we need to get back to the point to where we don't need this shit no more. To where we just communicating at our own will, at our own basis, because this shit is not natural to who we are. It's not natural. And the shit never was natural. Cause remember before us, your mama, your daddy, or your uncle, auntie, or your grandparents, they didn't have phones. They didn't have all this shit. They did what? They went outside and talked to people. Right? It wasn't telepathic, but it was still communicating with other beings. And not on no technology. It was just some regular shit communicating. It wasn't this. Right? It wasn't this bullshit. But then they found a way to stop that, to where now we do the shit we do now. But all the way before the end, or go all the way back to the ancestral times, we didn't have no phone at all. We never needed it. Like I said, because we was using telepathic communication. So we never needed this shit in the first place. Alright. Wow. If you think about it, you'll be like, yeah, that kind of do make sense, because we didn't all had times when we was thinking of something and somebody said it. Right? We've had times like that where you would think of something that somebody else in the room said. Right? That was telepathic communication. So your thought fuck around and hit them, and they just said it for you. Right? But you ain't even on that type of frequency to notice how natural that is, and the power that you just tapped into for that little bit of time. You don't even realize how you can use that shit consistently at your own basis. You don't even realize that. You just think that was just some bullshit. No, you could really do that shit consistently every single day. Right? But if motherfuckers start doing that, then motherfuckers gonna think you weird. But it ain't nothing weird about it. That's natural. That's what you are supposed to be doing. Right? They always pitting out technology, but they ain't never explain them why they pitting out technology. And they'll never explain where technology comes from. They always giving it to the human beings, making it like they was the ones that created all this technology shit, and that's a fucking lie. We are the ones that created all this shit. That's why I say you gotta understand how powerful you are. You gotta understand your power. You still got the mindset of thinking the shit that's around you was 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 uh was created by the man known as your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, but not realizing that your oppressors is the ones that helped him build certain shit on the planet to erase the shit that you really had. Your crystallized pyramids and the certain shit we had on the rim. Nigga, they helped them. All right, you don't even realize that. Go ask any engineer or any motherfucker that fuck with technology. Go ask any of them. Where does technology come from? Where does internet come from? They ain't gonna fucking tell you where it really came from. Hell no, they ain't gonna never tell you that. Cause if they tell you where it really came from, you be like, damn, that shit came from me, yeah. Then you gonna be like, why the fuck we got these phones then? Right. And they ain't gonna wanna explain that. Right? They ain't gonna wanna explain that. Of why they created these phones. And what they are really meant to be used for. Cause I told you, it ain't even we don't even use phones to talk to motherfuckers no more. A phone ain't even used for that no more. A phone is used for way much more than just a fucking phone call or a text. Like I said, they was making the motherfuckers small, then big, but now they making them bigger. Now a phone now is basically a fucking computer now. Make them motherfuckers big as hell for no reason. Why you need it? For no reason. Why the fuck I need to be walking around with a big ass phone in my pocket? Don't make no sense. But they're not gonna tell you why that they make them that big. They're not gonna tell you why they make new versions of phones every year. They ain't gonna tell you that. You gotta understand that this phone, the cell phone shit, that's a whole new world you in. A whole new world. This phone is basically like a fucking video game. And this people and players that's inside of this phone waiting to entertain you at any given time. So any way you feel, Any way you feel about yourself or feel about other people, it's shit on here that you can see that can help you with how you feel. When all along, all you needed to do was go within yourself to fix and see why you feel the way you feel in the first place. But the phone, but you got the phone here to help you with that, which ain't gonna help you at all. Just think about it. Just think if we all stopped using phones and just went back to our ancient, or if we don't even go back to the ancient ways, just think if we just go back talking to each other, outside in person, and we ain't using phones no more. The more we would do that, the more we would start to understand that that shit was never meant to be used by us in the first place. Because we gonna understand that connecting with our people in person feel way much better than over the phone. Right? But they don't want us doing that. Because if we leave they shit alone, then what the fuck, where that leave them at? If we don't use they shit no more. That's gonna leave their ass high and dry. Damn, these motherfuckers ain't you. Nah. This be you all day. You just be on your phone all fucking day looking at shit. It's entertaining you, but you don't even need to be watching it though. Alright, this is why I don't be understanding why motherfuckers be going around saying they tapped in, but they not even really tapped in at all. You just watching the other motherfuckers' videos, claiming that you woke, but you ain't really woke to shit, because you still on some bullshit. You still looking at this. You ain't tapped in with self, none of that. So how the fuck is you woke? You ain't woke to nothing. Not even understanding that this phone is damaging energies inside of you. Certain people, if they tapped in enough, certain people can um feel the energy from the phone. I can sometimes. Like, if I'm meditating and I sit the phone right next to me, or if I don't even sit it right next to me, um I could be meditating and my phone could fuck around be over there, and I'm meditating and I start feeling the frequencies and the low vibratory vibrations from the phone while I'm meditating inside of myself. Because remember, like I said, the frequency that's in that phone is inside of me. Electrical magnetic frequencies. So like I said, my energy in my body is connected to it still. So that's why I said, in a way, in a sense, you you have to realize that this phone is way more deeper than what the fuck you think it is. It's way more deeper. It's another thing. You ever been talking about some real, like, say you make videos, right? Talk about some real shit. You ever felt your phone getting hot? They do that shit to my phone. They did that to my phone last summer. All right, because I was teaching some shit, made my phone hot like a motherfucker, like I said, because they listening. They was making my motherfucking phone turn off, and turn back on. It was tweaking, all because of what I'm talking about. Real shit. No, there's no bullshit. I ain't never lying. No bullshit. And I was mentioning it in some of my videos, like, y'all see y'all fucking with my phone. Was fucking with my phone. All because of what I was talking about. Talk about what they own. Right? And there's certain other people that will tell you that too. Like, yeah, my phone get hot. Yeah, they do be fuck. Yeah, they can fuck with your phone because they created all this shit. This is all they shit. This is all they creations. We created the energy that's in the phone, but they still did they little spin on it though. Right? So any given moment they feel like you talking about some real deep shit, they can fuck around and fuck with your phone. Had that motherfucker hot to where that motherfucker just click off. And that's what my shit was doing. Clicking off. I couldn't even damn near charge it. I had to fucking turn my phone off. Turn it off for the whole night. Cause they was fucking with it. Now why the fuck is you fucking with my phone just because of what I'm talking about? That don't even make sense. But if I'm watching your little bullshit, if I'm watching some stupid shit, you ain't gonna fuck with my shit at all. That should tell you something. You don't even realize the reason why you vibrate low is because of the shit you see. And some of the shit that you see start to affect with your mind. Like I said, so you get on your phone and you see motherfuckers on there fighting, then you can fuck around and start thinking about fighting the motherfucker in your mind. And you wasn't even thinking that shit until what you seen on your motherfucking phone. Now you just created this whole idea in your mind that you want to fight a motherfucker, but that wasn't even how you was really feeling from the beginning. Right? That frequency, the particles and shit, that fucks with the whole body. But most importantly, it fucks with the mind. It has you thinking in terms and states that's not naturally the way you should be thinking. That's what the cell phone shit is all about. That's what it's all about. It's here to damage who you really are. Alright? Just like now, me making this video, they watching me now. They listening to me now. I don't give a fuck, but they listening though. They hear everything I'm saying. Alright, then I fuck around and try to upload this on Twitter, and they fuck around and give me like a content violation, some shit, just because of what I'm talking about. Right? Because they don't want this real shit to get out. Right? Now you have some people that be like, yeah, the internet is not necessarily the best thing to be on, or your phone is not the best thing to be on. You can use it sometimes, and other times you don't. You don't have to use the shit at all. Like I'm saying, you don't have to use it at all. You just think you have to because you think that you a fucking human being walking around the planet. I mean to keep it real with you, it's people now that's tapped into where they be uh, using telepathic abilities to connect with certain people. There's some people out here that's on that now. Not everybody, but there's certain people that do that shit now, and the shit really work. Think in the sense of energy transmutation. Energy transmutation is basically about you transmuting one state of uh, thought, energy, and vibration into another vibration. That's energy transmutation. So think in the sense of you transmuting your thoughts and sending it off onto another person. And then they can transmute their thoughts that they concocted from your thoughts and transmute their shit back onto you. All right, it's the same way of how it works if you really think about it. You just transmuting energies and thoughts. And that was the way that we naturally connected with each other. And that's the same way we should be doing now. That's what we all should be doing. The real life souls and spirits, that's what we need to be doing. We don't need to use these cell phones. Because they're unnatural to who we are. They're not natural. It's not natural. It's not natural about it. Never was natural. No. Now, you 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 don't even be realizing like, all right, so every day I'm talking to certain people, like, on the phone or texting, doing all that shit. I could basically just do that off just the structure of my intent and of my energy. Yes, you can do that. You can do the same shit. Do the exact same shit. Right? But I'm saying you wouldn't believe it because you don't believe that you are that powerful, but you are that powerful. You just wouldn't believe no shit like that, but you really should be believing in shit like that. Cause that's naturally what we can do and what we have been doing. But they got these phones here that think that shit is impossible. Alright, you got these phones, you be like, oh no, that shit impossible. But nah. Everything they tell you that's impossible is possible. It's been possible. The things that are impossible is the things they have created for you. Right? Cause all shit, the TVs, the computers, you know, all the same shit added into it. Frequency, all the same shit. But the phone, that's the main thing, cause that's in your hand. Not everybody, not everybody walking with their laptop. You ain't about to walk with your fucking TV. You ain't about to do that. That's retarded, right? So they got that phone, right, that motherfucker right in your hand, right on your hip. 20, 20, 20, 24 hours out the day, right there. You try to put that bitch down, you gotta pick it right back. Ooh, you can't put that motherfucker down, and you don't even know why. It's because what's on that motherfucker. That's why you can't put it down. That's why you can't put it down. Now we get back into sales. We get back into sales. Uh these cells in your body, they deal with the structures of DNA and what galactic foundation and family that you come from, right? So it's two different types of cellular chanting. You got the cosmic cellular chanting, and then you got the physical cellular channeling. So on the physical form, you channeling motherfuckers in the physical when you really should be channeling the people that you are meant to be talking to, meaning your galactic family. So that's why I said the whole idea of a cell phone is created to damage the cells that are in your body that are connecting you back to the people that you really should be talking to. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I call that shit a cell phone. Spelled the same way as the cells that's in your body, spelled the same way. That's why I talk a lot about energetic communication. This is why I talk a lot about this shit. You have to understand who you are. You never needed a phone to talk to anybody. You don't need no phone or what they used to have, the beepers. You never needed that. We use telepathic communication. You just got to remember who you are and tap back into that energy uh, to who you are. You got to work on yourself. That's why you wouldn't believe that you can do shit like that, because you don't work on yourself. I myself, I'm always, tapping in and stuff, doing what I do, cause I know who I am. You know, uh, working on certain things within self, working on psychic abilities, a lot of different things, right? Cause I'm also a psychic, so or I have psychic abilities. I ain't gonna say just psychic. I have psychic abilities, but you know, like for instance, you having psychic abilities, or you being a clairvoyant, or what they would call a clairaudient. If you are one of them, basically you are accessible to being able to connect with certain spirits from different realms, right? That's what you are able to do if you have that type of ability inside of you. Now, you may not be on that type of frequency of knowing that you have those abilities, so you may start to hear a lot of voices in your head. The reason why you hearing voices in your head is because you got all these type of spirits and souls trying to communicate with you, but you are not on the frequency that you need to be on to connect with these certain beings. So now it just sounds like it's just motherfuckers in your head just talking to you. You feel like you crazy, but they trying to connect with you from these spiritual realms. This is the shit that I experience every day. Hear a lot of people calling me, ain't nobody there. Cause these are spiritual forces trying to connect with me. That's a real soul and spirit calling you from a spiritual realm. That's the one you need to answer and pick up and see what they want to talk about. That's that real call. All right, so you see where I'm going with it. They got this phone here for you. You connected with people on the physical, but the real connection is the cosmic. That's the real connection. That's the real calling. That's the real calling. That's what you really should be doing, not the phone. Fuck the phone, fuck the technology. We got our own technology. They got the whole idea, like I said, of technology from us. They got it from us. We are who they got it from. A lot of people don't know that, but yes, they got it from us. So you get people that be on the internet and be like, damn, this shit on the internet, like, damn, I'm getting to see everything. This shit crazy. Like, whoa, damn. It don't shock me because I know where the fuck it came from. Us. You could literally leave your body and see certain shit that you have never seen before in your life. And you could be a person that have experienced a lot of things in this world, a lot of things, seen a lot of things, but once you leave your body, you will see a lot of things that you would never imagine to ever see. Certain beings that you have never seen or heard of, certain things you would, you have never seen in the physical. Right? See, so this phone is here to keep you trapped of all that. This phone traps you. Cause it allows you to think that everything you want to see or everything that is meant to be seen is here on the physical. But everything that is meant to be seen is not in full sight to where you can see with these two eyes. It's only to be experienced through the soul. That's what it is. Because you are not this body, you are just a soul and spirit manifested into the physical body. So that's why I said a phone, if you look at the whole structure of a phone, it looks like a body. So this phone looks like you on the physical, but it's not you on a cosmic level though. It's not who you really are. So by it looking like you entertain of seeing what's in it, but what's in it ain't even you, because they ain't where you come from. You are a cosmic being. You are not part of the physical, you are just amongst the physical. You just surrounded, but you are not a part of this physical reality. So you have to understand what the phone is really about and what it's doing. It's keeping you in this physical reality. Keeping you stuck and keeping you at a state to where you don't want to go to who you really are. Experience other things that's not within the physical realm. All right? That's what that whole phone shit, this whole phone shit is about. Cell phone shit is about. Motherfuckers out here be spending money like a motherfucker on these phones. Straight money. For no reason. And a lot of motherfuckers just want a new phone just so they can flex. But what are you flexing though? You don't even know what's in the motherfucker. That's but you flexing. You don't even know what you got. You just looking goofy walking around with a new phone, but don't even know what the fuck is in it. And the thing about it, you buy a new phone every year to do the same shit with the phone. Every new phone that come out, what they say, oh, we got a new woo in this. We got a new woo. Nigga, it ain't shit in that motherfucking phone that was different from the last version. Nigga. Nothing different. But you saying there's something new in it to get motherfuckers like, oh, I want to buy it. Okay, this motherfucker got 20 cameras on it. Alright, nigga, it ain't no different from the fucking, what, the 7, 8 cameras you had on the motherfucker. Now you just adding on a couple more, which you don't need. You just allow motherfuckers to take different type of pictures, alright. But it don't change the fact of it being a fucking camera. It don't change shit. It don't change the fact. It don't change the fact of who you are as a god or a goddess, a divine teller of the cosmos, or a divine teller of spiritual knowledge, of wisdom. It don't change that. This phone don't help me remember who I am, so why the fuck should I use it? But like I said, I have to use it because I have to teach you about who you are, so I have to use the phone, which I don't want to though, but I have to. And then if I teach people out in the physical, still other people may not get to see what I'm teaching the physical, so I still got to come back to the phone. See, that's how they made it, motherfucker. Still got to come back to the phone. Still got to use their bullshit. Right? Then, like with your cells and your DNA, everybody has their own different galactic DNA that they have inside of them. So, everybody's galactic DNA is different. Some certain beings that are down here, certain DNA they have is way more advanced, right? Very, very advanced. They come from a powerful galactic tribe, right? That's why they struggle down here. They don't feel like they fit down here. This way I've always felt my whole life. So that means I'm powerful cosmically. Right? So they know that. They know that a lot of us is powerful galactic beings. Right? Certain people down here are very powerful, so they gonna mainly want to put a phone in your hand immediately. Cause they know who you are. That's why I've told you, and like other intellects, other scientists, other herbalists have told you, right? Like Dr. Sebi, peace to him. We have all told you, a lot of things that's around you is created and structured to destroy who you are. Far as the food, far as the clothes, everything. I got a lesson I'm gonna probably be dropping about that. Why they got us wearing clothes, right? Because the reason why, like in Roots, we didn't wear clothes. The reason why we didn't wear clothes is because we never needed clothes. Clothes covered up who we really were. Your body is made of light and electricity. You cannot pit something over electricity because what? That's gonna cover the electrical force. So why the fuck should I put clothes on that's covering my electrical body, right? Right? For men and women, we gotta wear what? Boxers. Then they gotta wear what? Panties. All right. So now they know what the penis, right? Sacral chakra energy, and then the vagina, the portal. You feel me? They know who you is, so they gotta cover all that. You feel me? Like, cause they know who the fuck you is. That's what I be saying. They know who you are, man. Everything around you is to destroy who the fuck you are. And the phone is the main factor because they know you gonna want to have a phone because everybody else got one, and that's the only way you can communicate because they know you don't know about the telepathic communication. They know you don't know about that. It's only a certain handful of people that know about it. right? They know you ain't into that, and probably might might never get into that. And then they see somebody that is into that, they gonna try to make you like you fucking weird when they know that's our natural shit. I have used telepathic communication. Sometimes I've used it and was aware of what I was doing. All right, you can use telepathic abilities to talk to an animal. Real shit. Say you see a lion and you ain't saying nothing to the lion, but in your mind you telling the lion to follow you, and then the lion just fuck around, get up, and start following you. That was telepathic communication. That lion sense your energy and what you was sending out, and the lion went off your energy. Now it's following you. Now you walking around with a big ass lion, and that's how. Another thing, that's how a lot of people in Africa be walking with their lions because they using telepathic communication. They walking with those lions and using uh telepathic abilities with their lion, right? You be like, oh no, that lion on some bull. No, they come on, man. We connected. We connected to everything around. Like I said, a lot of shit around you that they create as man-made is meant to destroy you, but other shit, a lot of like the sun, nature, the ocean, that's your creation. Certain animals and shit, that's your creation. So you still connected to that. You feel me? But the other bullshit TVs and cell phones, no, that's not your creation. The shit that's in it comes from you, but it's not your creation all the way around though. You didn't make that. You know, a lot of this shit, a lot of this shit they do, man. A lot of this shit is sinister, man. It's real deep. You know, it's it's really it's really deeper than what you would think about this shit. Now, we have came to the point now to where if you don't have a phone, you nothing. You nothing without a phone. Right? You are nothing without a fucking phone. You a whole multi-dimensional being, but they got you thinking that don't mean shit if you don't got this phone. All right? They got your ass thinking that this phone is you. This phone is who you are. This is your DNA right here. This phone, and this phone ain't got nothing to offer you of what you already have inside. What you have inside can never be showcased or acted out through a fucking phone. It can never be. Yeah, you can look on your phone and see pictures of like I said, the cosmos. They'll show you certain galactic beings, but it's a way different feeling from inside of your own experience. It's a way different feeling. It's a different experience. Way different experience. So that's why I say with this phone shit, cell phone, they got you trapped. You can't see past this technology. You can't see that this shit is not as powerful as you think it is. You don't even realize that it's something more highly advanced and highly more powerful than this shit right here. Highly, 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 highly more powerful and more advanced. Right? Think of another sense. You know they gave you 5G internet, right? They gave you 5G internet. You don't even realize that the 5G internet was basically like the coronavirus. The radiation from the 5G internet was so motherfucking powerful that it was basically hurting motherfuckers because of the frequency. The radiation was so high. Right? But had you thinking that it was a real life virus out here, no, it was some shit that they had did. Like I said, we created internet, but they make a model of our shit on a lower density that they can add their own little bullshit into it to where it start hurting us and start affecting who we are. Right? You ever had some internet that was fast and shit? It just woo, okay, well that's a plasma state, because everything at a plasma state moves at a faster, consistent basis. That's all from inside the view. Go look up. They got most of bullshit. Go look up the four phases of matter: solid, liquid, gas, and plasma energy. Plasma is the highest state of matter. That's when all the atomic molecules inside of you start moving at a faster, consistent base, you could say. So when you got some fast ass internet, just boom, everything, boom, 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 nigga, that's all inside of you. That's a plasma state it's at. That's all inside of you. If you if you balance your energy, right, balance your kundalini, all that old shit, right? If you get out your solid form, your liquid, go into that gas form, and then equal into that plasma state, your vibration and your energy will be just as fast and just as more powerful as that 5G internet was. But that energy inside of you would destroy everything they created on the planet. Because your shit would be natural, they shit would be unnatural, and then you would see how less powerful their shit was in the first place. Cause your vibration and frequency would be destroying all of it. You know? And that's real life shit. Real life shit. That's why that's why I always tell you, you have to understand who you are. Understand your power. Understand what you are made of. You have to really, really, really understand this, man. We don't just or people don't just tell you this shit just to tell you. We keep it in 100 with you, man. You are a very powerful, magical being. A multi-dimensional being. There's nothing more powerful than you. There's nothing more advanced than who you are. You are the highest advanced being. You just have to remember. You just have to remember, because they shit ain't nothing compared to what we got. It ain't nothing compared. Nothing. That's why they be having to come out with so much different shit to try to get you to praise them for the shit they pitting out, but they ain't pitting out shit. They're not pitting out nothing. We been had they shit. It was one point in time to where internet was just out on the land, out on the planet, to where you just walking and just seeing certain magical shit. Right? They tell you about Atlantis. They tell you that Atlantis was a very advanced place and all that in ancient civilization. Yeah. All right. So we already had this shit. This is not something that's just somebody with a lot of brains created. We already had this shit. So we have to get out that mindset of thinking that the shit that's here is just like, wow, nah, already had it. These motherfuckers just don't want to tell you that, so they got lied to. All right, they just lied to you. Now, the only way for you to realize that this phone shit is not meant for you to be using, the only way for you to see that is by remembering who you are. Cause like I said, I can explain to you. Cause I could go deeper with the lesson, but I don't feel like I need to. I feel like I've already said enough for you to get it. But it's gonna take you to do a lot of meditation, doing a lot of tapping in with self for you to realize that this phone shit would never compare to who you are. You gonna have to realize it. All right, you gonna have to see it. Right? Because sometimes I get on my phone and I get uncomfortable. I see. I be having to turn this shit off because I get uncomfortable. Then the shit I'm seeing. All right. Well, eventually you start tapping in to self. That's how you gonna feel when you get on this shit. You ain't gonna want to be on it that long because you gonna realize and see how it's affecting you spiritually, energetically. That's what you gonna start noticing. All right. So, um, you have to realize and understand the interconnection within you. Understand that you are the internet. You are Google. You know what Kanye West said? He said he was Google. Yeah, he was right, nigga. We are Google, nigga. We YouTube. We all of that. We Google. We YouTube. We all these fucking websites. We all that. All that shit is inside of you. You gotta go experience it. You gotta go discover it. You gotta see what these platforms that's inside of you is talking about. And then come back and teach about those platforms. Okay, I just visited this one planet. All right, now I gotta teach you about what this planet is about. Or I just visited that planet. Now I gotta teach you what that planet is about. That's what I mean by that. Right? So, that being said, it's law of growth and knowledge. Hopefully you enjoy this video. Make sure to you can say like, share, subscribe. Do whatever you want to do with that. Once again, peace to the gods, peace to the ancestors, peace to the planet. Most importantly, um, like I always tell you, remember who you are, remember your power. I'm gonna probably be teaching tomorrow, um, explaining the 5 elements of matter. Probably tomorrow, probably teach a little about that. So I'm gonna teach every element, uh, in all one video. I'm gonna just teach every element and explain what every element means to you, on the cosmic plane and on the physical plane. So tomorrow, probably gonna go ahead and give you that lesson, or unless the ancestors want me to talk about something else. But all things going the other way, I'm gonna go ahead and teach you about that. Because that's something very important. You need to know about, water, fire, air, earth, and spirit. Then related. Then I'm gonna speak that into with the solids, liquids, and gases, all that, the atomic molecules inside of you. So you can stay tuned for that. But without being said, man, like I said, remember who you are. Peace to God's, peace to the ancestors, peace to the planet. Love y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all take care. It's law of growth and knowledge. And I'm out. Peace.